What happened when your mom called you and you didn't say yes? Jeff, what? Jeff, huh? Jeff, yes. Boy, why I gotta call you so many times before you say yes? I know, I'm sorry, Mom. No disrespect. Don't let it happen again. I ain't raising no boys in here. I know, Mom, just men. What happened to, yo, let's go to the park and see who's there. Play some freeze tag with the fellas and later with the ladies, a little truth or dare. Like, I dare you to tell her that you like her. See, when I was growing up, this was the scariest thing a young man had to face. The fear of rejection, and not the fear of lack of direction. And we didn't care so much about each other's complexion. I mean, that kid can't help his race or ethnicity. His parents did what they did. I mean, look, I thought we were all 10 million strong and growing like the Flintstones kid. See, when I was young, all I knew was that he was a kid and he could run. Tag, you're in. Now this was fun. Back when you didn't have to worry about if someone would come to the park with a gun, and if they did, we had a bucket full of grenades waiting on them. I'm talking about water guns and water balloons. No cell phones, just outside playing all afternoon. But yo, we gotta hurry up because you know the street lights come on soon. Truth. Have you ever gotten a butt whooping with just your underwear on? True, but that won't happen no more because real parenting is gone. Like giving birth came with the coupon. You raise your kids, get a check every month till they're old enough to hit the streets, then you move on. That's a hell of a deal. Where'd you find that? The political Groupon. When you save money, you put them in a neighborhood surrounded by each other, give it a tough name, call it the streets or the gutter. Now put them in contests, but with one another. Because for the right reason, he'll kill his brother and put his whole family's name to shame. And now look what we did, y'all, the Hunger Games. So tell me, what happens? What happened to, yo, they fighting. You walk over and everybody's got out a number 2 pencil or eating utensil. You remember that pencil fight and that spoon fight and rock, paper, scissors to decide who's right? But if you argue with your mom, her line was, stay in a child's place. Then you walked away, mumble under your breath, and she said, say one more word and I'm gonna catch a case. You get a butt whipping, but the next day she all in your face like she don't remember the pain she caused you yesterday. But that's your mom, so her love is never misplaced. Nowadays, if your daughter's 13 years old, she probably gotta carry mace because every little boy with their eggplant emojis and their smiling winky face will try to be in her space, call her a star and make her believe that she's out of this world. But trust me, baby girl, these boys these days ain't nothing but Pluto. Once considered something, but now considered nothing. Just a block of cold ice, so take my advice. When he tells you that he loves you, you better think twice because even a planet that was once a planet is no more in this life. Stay forever young and grow slow and play some of them games I used to play when I was a kid. Y'all know, help me finish it. My hands up high, my feet down low.
That's the way we should allow.
What you know about that? What you know about take your kid to church even though they didn't want to go? So at least God can work on their souls. Because how can you live on the outside if you dead on the inside? And how will you know who to turn to when you will never be backslide? I told my daughter that it's okay to sleep in the pews as long as your mind is preoccupied subconsciously with the word of Christ because his blessings are guaranteed in your life. You don't have to roll the dice. But if he did, he definitely wouldn't roll a 7 or an 11. He would probably roll an 8. Turn it sideways so it becomes infinite because his blessings are not numbered by man. What he can do is magnificent. And the best thing you can do is make his presence in your life significant. And don't let the next time you go to church be in a hearse because that's when it hurts when your family has to put you in the dirt. So while you still can walk into church under your own power and watch his blessings rain down, you can call it a blessed shower and understand that you need him in your life. And fellas, make sure that she's wedded to God before you make her your wife. And ladies, if he knows how to roll a blunt and freak a black and mild but doesn't know how to tie a tie, honestly ask yourself, what kind of substance am I really getting from this guy? Listen, I know times will change and it will never be the same, but sometimes I just like to reminisce on the past and I just have to ask, man, what happened? That's the first one.